Have you gotten to the point where you see yourself as a role model to all these other young girls out there that are looking up to you and looking up to what you say and do?
Well, I mean, if they want to put me up on a pedestal like that, that's really sweet. And it's just that I'm human and I make mistakes just like everybody else. And I can just try and be a good person for me and for them as well. But it's flattering, though, that if they view me as being that way.
Do you get ever like hypersensitive about what you're saying or doing on camera, or so that worried about what people are going to say?
No, not really. I mean, I can just be myself, and you know, if they have a problem with that, then you know, what can I do?
You can't do anything about it. That's right. And leads me to another question, actually, because a lot of the times the press seems to build you up as a sex symbol, and you know, and that I think would create a certain amount of pressure. Does that bother you when people look at you that way?
Well, not really. If they foresee, you know, if they look at me and they see that, then, you know, that's flattering, you know. I mean, that's fine. I'm just being myself and I'm just being me, you know. But I just think it's really funny, though, that, you know, just by me doing the baby video with my belly showing or whatever. I mean, I love Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, but when they're doing all those thrusts on the stage and when they're making out with the microphone thing, no one says anything about that. But when I'm just showing a little belly, everyone's like,
it's the double standard. Guys can do whatever they want, and big girls got to be very careful.
Now let's talk about the Nickelodeon Awards. Listen, I'm 37. How old are you?
I'm 17.
I'm old enough to be your mother. I don't want to see you in that shirt again, unless you have a vest.
I'm so glad you're bringing this up. I was so humiliated. You do not understand. I'm going to Orlando thinking it's going to be like 90-degree weather, and a storm, of course, goes through when I get there. And then I go out there, and when I came back, there was nothing I could do, and I was so humiliated.
Yeah, it was cold. Things happen. The point is,
you know.
I understand. The point is, you promise me next time, the white shirt, you put a little cute vest.
I will definitely.
You promise me? I will ground you. I will, Britney. Don't make me ground you. Do you find it hard to deal with the fame part of it? Are you able to go out in the street, or everyone knows it's you?
Sometimes. I'm just now starting to get, like, you know, like you'll go into a store and people will be, like, asking you for your autograph and stuff. But it's flattering to me. I think it's really sweet.
Yeah, well, you're a level-headed young girl, and I hope that you stay that way, and I think that you will. Stay there in Louisiana. It's a nice place, and it'll keep you grounded.
Do you have a private life, well, you're still a child. We're all child till 20, I believe. So do you still have a normal life?
Yeah.
Do nice things?
Completely. Like this weekend, I'll go out with my friends, and we'll go to the show, and we'll, like, go shopping, and it's completely normal still. Yeah, sometimes just when I go in the mall, sometimes I just need to wear a hat or something, so kids won't be like, so.
Yeah, because you're very, very famous already, also in New Orleans, because we went to the airport and someone asked me, "Where are you going to visit?" Britney Spears. "No, you're kidding me. Can you get me your autograph?"
Are you serious?
Yeah, so you're a very big name all over the place.
Cool. Like when I'm on stage, like I'm a different person. Like I totally explode and I have attitude, but when I come off the stage, I'm just so like this entertainment business has not affected me really at all. I'm still the same person.
Have you got any strange tales? What's the most bizarre thing that's happened?
Most bizarre thing, like when they come to your house, that's kind of awkward. You know, it's kind of weird. But when they tell you they want you to sign a body part or something, I'm like, no, thank you.
I can imagine. Yeah, because you hear about people and then they get tattoos done of the actual signature.
Right, or they have your name shaved in their head, and you're like, ooh, don't do that. For the most part, it hasn't really been that bad for me, because if I want to go somewhere, I've learned now, I just wear a hat and then shades, and I'm cool. So that's what I think about things.
You've already achieved a success at such a young age that, you know, a lot of people can only dream of. What do you see? Do you see yourself as having staying power? Is this what you want to do, or do you still want to go to college too? What's your future plans?
Well, I think this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Definitely, I think this is something that, I mean, this is my job. I found out what I'm supposed to do at a young age, and I love to sing. I mean, if things slow down for me, I would probably go to college, but I hope that they won't, you know. And all you've got to do is make good music, and then, you know, make music that the audience wants to hear, and you'll be around for a long time. So that's what I intend to do.
I think you will be. What has your life been like in the past year now?
Really a lot of traveling. I've traveled far and wide, everywhere, oh my goodness. But since I've hurt my leg, it's so weird. I never thought I'd be saying this, like I said earlier. It's like once you're home for a while, you get so used to being busy all the time and just being here and there, and it's like, I want to be back. I want to be able to dance again. So like in 2 weeks, I'll be able to dance and do the second video, and I'll be happy.
you even surprised at how fast this has happened to you?
Oh my goodness, yeah. It's like all of a sudden, you know, it seems like overnight, just boom, you're famous. It's weird. It's really crazy. Just a year ago, I was going to the studio every day in my hat and just being all, you know, just working so hard all the time. And, well, I still am, but still, it's totally paid off.
Would you consider yourself still a normal teenager? What's your life like when you're not?
I mean, just, you know, with me traveling and everything, that's not really normal. But every 6 weeks, I get to go home and I get to see my family and my friends, and we go out to the movies and we go shopping, so it's still completely normal.
But since everyone's saying that you're so sweet and decent, there was so much fuzz about these photos in the Rolling Stone magazine. What was your reaction to that?
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't really see like what the big deal was.
No.
I mean, I thought of it, I mean, that wasn't me. I mean, that's not me. But I thought of it as a girl playing dress up, and me being a girl and me looking at myself in a different way. I think artists who have levels to them are the ones that get a lot farther than the ones who go by a straight line. So as long as I'm comfortable with myself,
There's one subject we didn't discuss. What was that? Everyone's talking about it.
What?
Well, your breasts.
My breasts.
You seem to get furious when a talk show host comes up with this subject. Okay, in general, what do you think about breast implants, just in general?
Well, I think if that's what you want to do and that would make you happy, then I see nothing wrong with it. But I haven't done that. But I think it's sad that people, you know, think I've done that because that makes them want to go out. And, you know, some of the fans that look up to me, they either think bad of me or they may want to go out and do that. But that's not my fault because the press started that. But
exactly.
If you want to do that, that's fine. But I personally wouldn't do that.
Okay.
All kinds of tabloid rumours have blown up about her. So, has she had a boob job? Is she really 17 or 27? Is she an alien love child? Who knows?
It's just something I think you're just going to have to deal with in this business. And it's really sad that what people will say to sell a magazine, and, you know, it's really hurtful sometimes. I would be lying if, you know, because I'm a really sensitive person. But it's just something that I'm just going to have to deal with, you know. That's, you know, people are going to say what they want to say, no matter what.
Back with 17-year-old Britney Spears, who I'd like to announce did not lip-sync that song. She sang it. We heard it.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Now, clear it up. The MTV Awards, you did not lip-sync, did you?
No, I did not. You know, that was so much fun. It was like one of the funnest things I did. But besides Chris Rock's, you know, his comments he made. No, it's just that I had worked really, really hard for 4 days for my like 2-minute, you know, my little 2-minute performance, and it was just really uncalled for. I thought it like totally lowered the vibe of the performance, but oh well.
But you know what, Britney, truthfully, it's because it looks so easy when you do it. You're dancing so much, and the way that you sing, even in the video, is like bang, bang, bang. It's like so easy for you that people think, well, maybe she's not doing it. But I was listening.
You were.
That was you. Give me a high five, sister.
I'm still in high school.
Yeah, she's still in high school, people. She's still in high school. Cut the kid a break. She's still in high school. She's 17. She wasn't lip syncing. That's enough pressure for her.